And we're back. We're back. We're back. Okay, I'm going to try and spend some of that lovely science that we have. Advanced flight control might be a good thing to have, but not right now. Available parts, ladders, and stuff like that we do need. Miniaturization, handy to have, but not right now. I do actually need to upgrade my thingy, my research center. I do have a fuck ton of cash. So we're going to get advanced flight control. And we're going to go out and we're going to upgrade our science center. Jeez, 451. Oh, EVAs can Kerbals on EVA can collect surface sample. Resource transfer available. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, we could upgrade it again, but we're not going to. Mission control. What can we do? Flight planning. Available maximum. No, I don't want to do that. So we go back here to Astronaut Complex and we're going to unlock advanced rocketry, which will give us the mainsail engine and the twin bore engine, which are very important. Don't need precision propulsion just yet. Advanced fuel systems, not just yet. Specialized construction, again, not just yet. Actuators, what is that, the claw? No, we don't need that just yet. Advanced landing, not just yet. Specialized control, again, not just yet. Okay, we don't need any of these right now, but it's good to know that they're there. Miniaturization. Advanced electrics. If we're going all the way to Duna, how much of these three? Okay. If we're going all the way to Duna, we're going to get advanced electrics. Yeah. Okay. So we could unlock one more thing. We could unlock the last things in this tier, in the fourth tier here. In fact, I'm going to do that. Aerodynamics, we don't need at this point. Miniaturization, may as well do it. Right, okay. Alright. Oh, I was going to do the heavy rocketry. Oh. Dope, 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 dope. I am an idiot, an idiot, an idiot, an idiot, an idiot. Okay, I just got to be AFK for about 10 seconds. I should be right back. Right back. And we're back. The reason I had to be AFK was because I left a can of beer in the other room. And so now. Oh, sweet beer. So we're going to go to Minmus. We're going to put a satellite in orbit around Minmus. So what we're going to do. What we need to do. Not Minmus, sorry, Duna. Satellite in orbit around Duna. New unmanned satellite. Needs to have mystery goo and materials bay. So, we're going to start with a probodobodine, an octo. What's going on there? Why can't I select it? I don't know. Okay, so we got a probodobodine. We're going to put an advanced one of those on there. Probably don't need the other one, so that's okay. Alright. How much fuel are we going to need? Well, let's think about power first. Once we get out there, we're going to need power. So we're going to stick 2 of those on there. Okay, 2 solar panels. We're going to stick a couple of the big batteries on there. Big batteries. Excellent. Now we need comms. Comms is the important thing. We're going to have the high gain antenna. Now I do not know. Whoops. Nope, come on. There we go. A high gain antenna. I don't know if that's enough. I really don't. Bandwidth, packet size, antenna rating. I don't know how. I don't know if that's enough to get us to keep us in contact with Duna. Have no idea. Haven't a clue. Okay. We need one of these. We need some goo. I'm gonna stick 2 goos on it, okay? Because I'm gonna get one from the solar side. I'm gonna stick one of these on here. Stick it on the top so I know where it is. And 1 barometer. Again on the top. Easy to find. So that's our probe, okay? We've got goo, we've got a materials bay, and now we've got to figure out how the hell we're going to get this out to Minmus. I think we're going to do that. And that. What are these rated at? Okay. Maximum thrust. What is its specific impulse of 85? Oh, 345 in a vacuum. 05. I think that's going to be enough. I really do think that's going to be enough. Just to get us there. Really do. So, what I need to do next then is stick a fairing around it, to be honest. So I'm going to stick this on here. And I'm going to get a fairing. I'm going to basically cover this entire thing with a fairing. I said we're going to cover this entire thing with a fairing. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. We got power. We have control. We have science, and we have fuel. Okay. Next, we need to get it into orbit. Whoops, that is much into orbit as possible. So we're going to get a couple of those. Oops. Let's get 2 of those should be fine. We're going to get a swivel engine in the center here. And then we're going to asparagus the shit out of it is what we're going to do next. When in doubt, asparagus the shit out of it. That's what I always say. Come on. Select there for a second. That was annoying. Okay, yeah, as I say, asparagus the shit out of it when in doubt. Alrighty. And on the bottom here, we're going to put Reliant engine. couple of line engines down there. Okay, we're going to put a couple of nose cones up here. And then we're going to do it all over again. Is that... That's not right. Come on. There we go. There we go. Sorry, that was my OCD kicking in there. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. And when it's not right, it's not right. If it's not exactly right, it's just... If it's not perfect, it's not good enough. Okay, so all engines will fire first, then these two here will detach. Double checking that. No, I want those two to detach, so we'll pop those down there. So those two will detach. So we'll take fuel flow from here over to here. Then these two will detach, so we need fuel flow going from these two into the center stack. Okay. Now, fins. A couple of little fins. We've never used these ones. Oh, they're more expensive. Fuck them. These ones. We never use these ones. So let's use these ones. Let's get 4 of those. Overkill, I'm sure. But we're going to do it anyway. And now we need to strut the shit out of it. Strutting isn't going to be pretty, but it's going to be strutted. I never really went... Oh, Nelly! What happened to that strut? It disappeared. Okay, we'll strut down below as well, just to be safe. Looks like we've lost our great frame rate again. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Right, we're going to call this Duna Probe. Duna Probe 1. Whoop. 1. Duna Probe 1. And we're going to save it. Okay, so this is going to Duna. God, I hope it's got the Delta V to get there. But I'm going to go out here, because I think what I need to do before we actually go to Duna is upgrade my tracking station. I have the funds to upgrade it. Max CSN power 250, so it's going to basically multiply my range by 5, which I think will be enough to get us to Duna, to get us tracking Duna. Oh, it's fully upgraded. Okay. What else could we upgrade? We can upgrade the launch pad. We can fully upgrade the launch pad for only $0.25 which will still leave us with over $1. Let's do it. Okay. Yep, fully upgraded. Alright, that's good, that's good, that's good. So let's go back here to the vehicle assembly building. And we're going to launch this fucker. We have 3 people watching the stream. Now that I see this, I think I need more engines, more fuel. I really do. I'm going to stick another one of these in here. Oops. That makes me feel a little bit better. So we're going to do a quick, say a test launch, and if the test launch works out, maybe it will be a real launch. I'm going to take a drink of beer before we do. Just need to quickly change the name of the stream. This is stream part 6. There we go. Back to KSP. Whoa! We jumped up and down. That was not good. What we don't have is control, but that's alright. Don't need it. And we're going to launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launching! Yes! We have the Delta V. We are fucking picking up speed like a motherfucker here. So we're going to slow down a little bit. Okay, when we get about 100 meters per second, we're going to turn over and start our gravity turn. Turning over to start our gravity turn. Whoa, that went a little bit faster than I was expecting. And we're off course. And we're off course. Whoa. Jesus Christ. This is really hard to fly. Whoa. Ugh. Yes, it is really hard to fly. Oh, we've lost 2 engines. Let's drop those. Jesus. How much fuel was I wasting there? Okay. Let's go ahead and check where we are. Bring this up. Bring us down. Okay. It's working out. It's okay. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Because we don't have the control, we have to manually do our gravity turn. I think those fins that I put on are a little bit too sensitive for what I'm trying to do here. Okay, apoapsis of 20 kilometers. Need to get that higher. Need to take it higher. $27. Oh, let's speed up a little bit. Jesus. That's the reason I wasn't throttled up full. But now we are. Okay. 40 and rising. Oh, we're about to jump those next engines, and they're gone. Time to apoaps is 1 minute 12 seconds and holding. That's good. 1 minute 30 seconds. 14. Okay, not holding. Getting a little bit higher, but that's alright. It's okay. We're going to dump our shroud next, but not for a while yet. Okay, now we're going to move down onto prograde. Stretch this orbit out to about 75 kilometers. There we go. And at 75 kilometers, we shall circularize. Whoop. Yeah, it'll do. Okay. We can dump our shroud now. Let's dump our shroud. Bye-bye, shroud. Okay. What we're also going to do is we're going to deploy our solar panels because, well, we don't actually need to right now, but I'm going to do it anyway because we're in space, or close enough to being in space. Okay. We should start burning now to get into orbit. We should start doing that before. We should have plenty of fuel in this to do this. Probably will have a little bit of fuel left over, I hope. Stream looks a bit dark. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get this into the light. Alrighty. Okay, it's a slightly inefficient launch, but it was a little hard to control going up. I had a little difficulty getting it up. But now I have managed to get it up, so we're all good again. Gonna get on my prograde. So any second now the camera will flip. And we are in a safe orbit, and that's all that matters. Okay, we did it. We're in a safe orbit. Still have enough fuel left to help boost us out. Excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean to bang my microphone there. Should have enough fuel left to get us out of Kerbal orbit. Yeah, let's have a look. So we want to get to Duna. Set as target. So to get to Duna needs to be about here. It's about 45 degrees. If we draw a line from Kerbal to the sun and then out, it needs to be about 45 degrees off. So we're traveling faster than Duna. So what we should do is go out to the Space Center. Go back to the Space Center, to the tracking station, and fast forward a little bit until Duna is in a good position. So that's what we're going to do. So we need Duna to be about here. So what we're going to do is we're going to fast forward like hell. As I said, we're traveling faster than Duna. Oh, hopefully those contracts won't run out before this happens. Let's hope. So we're beginning to detect asteroids, but we're going to look at that later. I think that's enough. I think that's it. That's about a 45-degree angle. We're going to go back to Duna Probe 1, and we're going to attempt to get a Duna encounter. So this is going to be, for the next 5 or 10 minutes, is going to be me fucking around with maneuver nodes. Because what's happening is... Oh, what's this? No. We've returned home from the surface of the moon. Excellent. Yes, we got stuff for that. Explored the moon. Yes, we got stuff for that. Yes, we explored the moon. Yes, we got stuff for that. Yes. All that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we already set it as a target. So what we need to do is somewhere around here we need to start our maneuver. To push us out of Kerbal's sphere of influence. And cross orbits with Duna. Okay. We're close. Okay, maybe not exactly there. Close. We're close, man. Oh, we're real close. Some people say you do it at the actual terminator of night and day. I don't actually know when the best time to do it is. Terminator means more delta V. Some people then say to do it at midnight. But I like to do it somewhere in the middle. To burn interplanetary, that is. Burning out interplanetary. Okay, that's close. And if we burn a little bit like this, it's a little bit closer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the burn, okay? And then I'm going to fine-tune when we're closer. When we get out of the sphere of influence of Kerbin, I'm going to do a course correction, which will get us an encounter with Duna. This is probably not the best way to do this, but that's the way I'm going to do it anyway. So I did a little cheat there by fast forwarding when I came onto my maneuver node. Maneuver node, do 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 do. Maneuver node, do 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 do. So Duna or bust, huh? Still have loads of fuel left in this stage. Well, not loads, but enough. So we're going to. I'm going to warp to here because I don't want to warp to the maneuver node. I want to warp to before the maneuver node. Otherwise, shit will happen. So we're warping. We're warping. We're drinking beer. Okay. I'm just going to burn a bit at 1 minute because I don't know what I should be burning at. So I'm going to burn at 1 minute. Here we go. We're burning. Okay, that's good. So it's saying it's a 1 minute burn, but this engine is going to run out of fuel before we do all that burn, and then we've got the much slower Terrier engine to use. Could do an Oberth burn, but I don't think I will. It is the most efficient. But we're very low in the atmosphere at the moment, so. Jesus, I think we're going to use all this fuel. I don't think we're going to use all this fuel. We are going to use all this fuel in this stage. Okay, get ready for engine cutoff. Okay. We still have a tiny amount of fuel left in this stage, but I'm going to dump it because now it's just extra weight. So goodbye. So we've completed our burn. That's good. I'm going to deploy my my antenna because I need to. But we still have power. Alright, so I'm going to fast forward until we leave the sphere of influence of Kerbin, and then we are going to fine-tune our orbit. So let us fast forward as we leave the beautiful Kerbin behind. Hopefully the sun will come up before we run out of power, which should be fine. Or sun has already come up. Okay. There we go. We're out of the sphere of influence of Kerbin. We did it, guys. We did it. Yeah, we did. Look at our beautiful little ship. It's not beautiful, it's ugly as sin. But it's a little ship and it's ours and we made it, so that's all that's important. Okay. Let's fast forward for some more now. Okay, out of the sphere of influence of Kerbin. And we've crossed. Okay. Slowing right down. Now we have to decide. Okay, so if we burn at our periapsis, our solar periapsis, what's that going to do to us? It's not going to do much. What if we burn there? That will get us a little bit closer if we slow down. Something happened there. And if we just our... Oh, that's so close. No, we lost it. Dang it! Okay. No. Okay, let's go the other way. Radio the other way. All right, let's try. Oh no, let's try a different maneuver node. Okay, we can do this. What's our closest approach? 1,700,000. Whoop, that will get us out of there. So pulling this out, running prograde, 1,750,000. That brings it a little closer. Oops. This is hard. Oh. We bring this around. No, we need to bring this up. Ah. So this is what happens when I try to go interplanetary. I have trouble. I have issues going interplanetary. Whoa, we got it. We got it. We got an encounter. Okay, we've got an encounter. That's all we need is an encounter. So I want to try and bring this closer. Okay, so that's where our encounter is going to be. We've got an encounter. Once we get our encounter, we can fine-tune. But I want to get an encounter first. So in 25 days, we get a 19-second burn. So let us warp to next maneuver. Okay, we're warping to next maneuver. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good about it. I really am. So we're 1 minute, 20 seconds out from our maneuver. We're on our... Not on our maneuver node. Get on our maneuver node. While we're here, I'm going to transmit a bit of data. How? Oh dear! Look at our signal strength is only 48%. So we're going to log the pressure data, and we're going to transmit, and we're going to log the temperature data, and we're going to transmit. Shitballs. I don't think this high gain antenna is strong enough for what we planned. We're probably going to lose contact with Kerbin. That is fucking shit. This sucks. This really sucks. But, you know, we didn't know this was going to happen. So at about 10 seconds I'm going to burn, which is now. What's going on? Activate engine. Jesus, why was the engine not activated? Oh, because I didn't activate the engine, that's why. Okay. It doesn't matter that this burn is not exact at this point because we're so far out from Tuna. Well, we will be fine-tuning this orbit anyway. This should get us a encounter with Tuna. If it doesn't, we'll have to adjust our orbit again. But this is what happens when you're me. We adjust orbits quite a lot because I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Alrighty, and stop. Okay, see, we don't have a Duna encounter, so let's try that one more time. There we go. Now, that's a Duna encounter. I might be able to do that from here. It's only a small amount of delta V. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to focus on Duna. And we're going to see where we are. Okay. That's good. That's not good, but it'll do. I'm going to add a maneuver there in 2 days. And we're going to try and bring our orbit okay. Much closer to Duna. Okay. Oh. Okay, so far so good. That's a little bit low, but that'll do for the moment. Okay, so there we have a... What is that? Oh, that's where we have to... Okay, okay, that is actually our... that is where we have to be, so... Oh, whoops. I didn't see that. Okay, so that's close enough. That's pretty close. Okay, so that's good. That's where we have to be. We are losing control. We're losing... What you call it? Well, I don't think this is going to work because I think we're going to lose contact with mission control. Not much I can do about that. So let's warp to next maneuver. And we'll do this maneuver. This is a tiny little burn. 1 second, 28.8 meters per second burn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to derate the engine. Thrust limiter to bed. That'll do. And then I'm going to actually focus on doing it again. And I'm actually going to eyeball this. Turn this off and I'm going to eyeball it. Eyeballing it. Best way to do it is to eyeball it. Okay, it wasn't as good, but you know what? It'll do. It'll do for now. It's got us what we want. 42%. Oh, we're losing. We're losing it completely. Okay. We can upgrade. Basically, this antenna is not powerful enough. Is what's wrong. I'm gonna warp out there, and we're gonna run out of power, and that's the way it is. There isn't a hell of a lot I can do about that at this stage. So we're gonna fast forward, and we're gonna watch this go down. 42%. 39%, 30%, 15%, 6. That's it. We're dead. This ship is now dead. Watch. Nothing's happening. This mission is a total failure. Because this antenna does not have the power to do what I thought it would do. I'm kind of annoyed by this, but what else can I do? Gonna go back to the Space Center. That mission is a complete bust. That ship is gone. It's lost. It's lost in space. It's lost in space. So we've got 81 science, and what we need to do is unlock this. Nope. We need relay antenna. We probably need that. Or is that thermal control system? Automation, Communitron, antenna. We probably need this at least. So what does that tell me about it? Okay. Antenna rating 2G bandwidth. I don't know what the range is. That's the problem. I have no idea what the range of these things are. Relay antenna made with automatic store and forward capabilities, as well as advanced pathfinding thingies, algorithms. As opposed to the one I've sent out there, which is that one. Short range, dual purpose. Fuck sticks. See, I don't know. There's no indication here of what the range of these things is. So I think what I gotta do is need to unlock this one here. minimum before I can go to Duna. And probably... Is there any other ones here that I can unlock? What is that? High performance fuel systems. Ooh. I'm getting distracted by shiny things now. Okay, so that mission is a complete fucking failure. I'm sorry about that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to design our Minmus mission. Actually, we're not even going to design our Minmus mission because we can just reuse our Duna, our Mooner mission. Mooner 1. We're going to load that. And we're going to call it the Minmus 1. Yep, Minmus 1. So that is going to go to Minmus, and that is going to happen in the next episode, which is not going to be today because I do actually have to go soon. So I'm going to go call that one quits for the night. I'm really disappointed that my Duna probe is a failure. Really disappointed. I'm going to have to figure that one out, I think. Really going to have to figure out what to do about that. I'm so sad. My Minmus mission sucked. Alright, but this is the Old Gaming Geezer signing off. Until next time, thank you for watching. Enjoy the show, and I will see you in the next stream where we will be heading to Minmus and attempting to gain enough science to build a big enough transmitter that we can go to Duna and put a probe around Duna orbit. So that is what we're doing. It's the Old Gaming Geezer signing off. Good night. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Adieu to you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Yes, we did not get to Duna. It didn't happen.